Welcome back, everybody. So we are going to be continuing our Overland build today. We are actually going to be installing a couple different things, but we are going to start off with this Rough Country 8-gang multiple light controller. So let's see what Rough Country has to offer real quick. So as you get into it, you have your instructions, constructions, whatever you want to call them. So everything that's included in the kit. So I bought a secondary 50 amp breaker, but we'll just use Rough Country's. We'll save the 50 amp for something else. Not that that matters, you didn't even need to know that. Anyways, instructions. You have all the different stickers for your controller that goes on the inside of the truck, or on our case the Toyota. So you got your power button in the middle, and then you put these stickers on those for whatever you want to control. Awesome, looking good. Mounting bracket, tools, hardware, wires, mounting hardware. Oh, let's see. Haven't ever even pulled this stuff out. This would be the control module or something, I would assume. Circuit breakers. Probably has some fuses and whatnot in here. Yeah, look at that. Smart guy. Control module. Copy. Sorry for the neighbor, his truck's awesome, but it's loud. Wiring harness. Negative and positive wires to run to your battery. And like I said, we'll definitely use this because this one's a 60 amp. Beautiful set, beautiful kit. Does come with a bunch of zip ties. So that is it. Packaged very, very, very well. Yeah, let's get this thing started. Alright guys, if you haven't seen the Toyota for a while, I washed it today. It's not real great because it hasn't been washed in a while. But as you've seen in one of the last videos, we did the rooftop rack. So now this is the next step in the process. So it says to, sorry, I'm putting away the tripod. It says to find a mounting location for the controller, or the circuit board, if you will. And so, sorry about the engine, it's dirty as shit. And so we're just going to mount it right to the top of the fuse box underneath the hood. So we'll just mount it here to the top of this, and then you'll see it'll just sit right there. Easy access, but you do gotta kind of hang it over because you have to run the wires up through the bottom. So let's get started with that. So we have the fuse cover and the circuit board here. We're going to pop the circuit board open. That way we can make sure that we're overhanging enough to be able to run the wires up through the bottom. So that looks good. So what I'm going to actually do is I have some double-sided sticky tape, and so we're just going to put a couple pieces on the bottom, and then we'll use some of these shorter screws so they don't rub on the fuses in the fuse box of the truck, and we'll just screw them right through the top of this. So alright, there you go. We got the circuit board in its place. It'll look nice and fancy once it has the top on it. So we left enough room to where we can get down, get the wires in and out. So let's continue with the next step. Alright y'all, the next step, they want you to run these 2 wires that came with it up through the circuit board, through the bottom, so just like so. Says to run the power wire. So there it is. Okay. And we're gonna turn this a little bit so I can get in there. I have, I can't think, circuit breaker. We are going to butt it up right next to this battery bracket. There it is. So, taking off this screw. Copy. Like I said, that cord's just barely going to fit. We have the breaker in the off position. Alright guys, so it has 2 different mounting brackets. So it either has this flat one that you can lay across the back. There's a little groove right there that it lays in, and then you can just put a screw on either side of it, or it has this swivel one where you can mount it and then have it out so you can swivel it up and down or however you want it. So I'm assuming we'll use this one, but I'm not positive. Let's see where we're going to put it inside the vehicle first. Alright y'all, battery's dying, so I'm trying to hurry. So this has been pretty easy for the most part, so can't complain too much. But so what you're going to do is you're just going to take this bracket, stick it on here. Alright y'all, so we have the bracket put on the back of the little control box, and then we're gonna have to beg for forgiveness because I tried to double side tape this to the dash and it's just not gonna work. So sorry Jess, love you. Oh, maybe that's a sign. No, Evan, just kidding. I think she'll be alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after trial and error, we got the little control panel all working. Even got it hooked up to where it turns on and off with the truck, or with the Toyota. As you can see, it lights up. And then say we wanted the roof rack lights on, boom. Hell yeah. So we just extended the wires, the red and white wires from under the hood. We extended them in here. It wanted you to hook the white wire to the dimmer switch. I guess it would dim this, but for some reason I can't get it to work, and I'm not an electrician. So, but the red one, let's see. There's a little fuse box in here. Oh, my light must be dead. But there's a little fuse box, that little white fuse box right there. And so I just got into that fuse box and hooked up the power wire to the AC. So as long as the ignition's on, like so, they'll work. And then when you turn the truck off, they're done. So anyways, that's it. We're done. We're installed. We'll be back.